You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, guys, we're going to be talking about Antonio Brown here in this video. This is going to be a follow-up video to a video I did about Antonio Brown, the former NFL wide receiver, because he wants to get it on with Adam22's wife. Adam22 is a YouTuber or something like that, but his wife, Lena the Plug, he actually let her get it on with an adult porn star. Yes. And it kind of went viral. Everybody was actually talking about it. And then Antonio Brown said, hey, I want in on the action. Now, Antonio Brown's football career is over with. Remember, he was actually the owner of a Arena Football League team, I should say, in the Arena Football League, and got kicked out because wasn't paying his bills. Antonio Brown can't play football anymore, I guess, and he's not a good business owner. I guess his only talent is, some adult Ron Jeremy kind of content. Maybe that's his future because he put it out there. Now, I said it before, guys, some of the other antics of Antonio Brown, I said, nah, he's just playing around. But when it comes to this, I believe him on this. I think that Antonio Brown is dead serious about doing an adult video with Lena the Plug. Now, Adam22 actually has now come out and he has slammed Antonio Brown for wanting to get it on with his wife. But however, I must say this, Adam22, you brought this up on yourself because Antonio Brown is not the only one that wants to get it on with your wife. Antonio Brown may actually be the most famous person, but there's other guys out there too. Let's get into this, guys. Look at this here. Over here on TMZ Sports, because TMZ actually caught up with Adam22. Look here, it says Adam22, Antonio Brown's a piece of shit. You disrespected my wife. Now, I would actually play the interview clip here, but it's TMZ. They'll copyright it, but we do have the transcript here. Now, let's read some of this, guys. Adam22 says there's no way he's letting Antonio Brown anywhere near Lena the Plug, telling TMZ Sports the ex-NFL superstar better have security if they ever cross paths because he's pulling up. Like I said, you brought this up on yourself. You actually, Adam22, disrespected your wife. Put it out there in public. Hey, I'm going to let her do this with this guy. What do you expect to happen? There's going to be other guys out there that's going to say, hey, I want nets. Antonio Brown said he wanted nets. You did this to yourself. Lena the Plug, you did this to yourself. And now you're talking about Antonio Brown is disrespecting your wife? You disrespected your wife. I would never, ever, ever do that to my wife. But let's go on here. It says, AB caused a stir when he publicly hit up the popular podcaster on Twitter earlier this week, saying he wanted to be the Nets after Adam's porn star wife filmed a set scene with another man, Triple X actor Jason Love, for the first time in their 7-year relationship. Yeah, man, you let your wife sleep with another man. That's on you. And now you got to deal with it, guys. It goes on. It says, we caught up with Adam outside the No Jumper studio in LA on Thursday, and he's pissed off over AB's antics, calling it blatant disrespect. This is what he actually told TMZ. Quote, let me explain something that Adam tells us. My wife worked with a trained adult male porn star. How much training do you actually need? Let's just be real about that. But anyway, and it's not like she's up for grabs for any horny dude in the industry whose career has fallen apart, who wants to get some. So he's saying that AB's career is falling apart. Now on the football field, definitely so. I believe he's done. As it turns out, Adam claims AB's team reached out to his people in hopes of setting up an interview over the whole interaction, and he was down to make some good content with the Super Bowl champ. That is until he asked for $5,000 to make it happen. So AB wanted $5,000 to actually do this interview with Adam22. You know what? As pissed off as Adam22 is, he may actually try to fight AB. I don't know. But he goes on, he says this quote, "I was like, it's not happening," Adam tells us. "He must be broke or something. I looked him up on Google. It says he's worth $20 million. But I mean, he's out here scrounging up, trying to get $5,000 out of me to do the interview." I'm like, why am I going to give you $5,000 for disrespecting my wife on Twitter, you piece of shit? While Adam makes it clear Lena's work doesn't open the door for other guys, I highly doubt that. He mentions a guy he will consider way before he ever grants AB his wish. Controversial personality Andrew Tate. You see, folks, he is open up for business. He just said Andrew Tate right there. Yeah, you've done that. Look here, quote, "To be totally fair, Andrew Tate might be at the level where we would consider it," Adam says. "Antonio Brown to me is basically a homeless person. The idea that I'm going to let this piece of shit F my wife is not happening. And I'm not giving you $5,000 for an interview either." And that's a picture there of his wife right there. As for Alina's reaction, Adam says she laughed it off because she has no idea who AB is. So they have it. I don't know if she's a football fan or not, but man, why is Adam22 all triggered? He just said that he would consider Andrew Tate. He just said that. I mean, this guy, what is he thinking, man? He brought this up on himself, and AB wants in on the action. And now y'all triggered, man. You said that he disrespected your wife. You disrespected your wife. You started all this. I believe I mentioned in my other video, there was a couple of other Twitch streamers, I believe, said, hey, we want nets. You brought this up on yourself, man. You brought this up on yourself. I don't know these guys. I actually never heard of Adam22 before, or his wife before. I found out that they were just YouTubers and that was about it. Why would you do this, man? Why would you do this? This story blew up. You had to know that when that news got out, everybody was going to want in on some action with your wife. I mean, is she a porn star or not? You tell me. Because that's what they do. They sleep with quite a few people. Antonio Brown, I believe he's about that life, man. I truly do believe that Antonio Brown is about that life. But now Adam22, he's triggered when he actually opened the door for this life. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.